Hey everybody, good afternoon. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Eating Sausages. So this live stream she posted today, and in the video she's really not doing anything too dramatic. She just, I guess, took a shower, put on her outfit, and she's going to sit and talk with us about the OnlyFans and Natter and so forth. Want to sit in and give my thoughts to you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. But before we get started in the video, let's go down to the comment section because you guys know I love the comment section. Laura H says, the more and more I learn about narcissism, the more and more she and Pete's relationship makes sense. Most narcs always have an underling they keep around who they think they're better than, who they feel needs them, and who they can control. Well, I've already said that. I've said that in several reacts, As far as Pete's, he will do whatever Chantal tells him to do, and he's still halfway in love with her, and she knows that, and she plays on that all the time. She knows that Pete is pretty much powerless to her will, and she just likes having him there to control him. It gives her a kick, and so she does. And Pete isn't even smart enough to realize that and get away. He could get away, but he doesn't get away. He's far too comfortable in the bubble that he's created for himself. And Chantal she keeps paying him just to stick around and basically be her servant whenever possible. Atti's domination says Chantal doesn't care to hear your stories. She doesn't care to listen. Don't waste your time trying to get through to her. Others have already tried and shared their similar stories, yet look where Chantal still is. Yeah, how many people over the course of the years have given her good advice? And how many of those people has she actually listened to? Exactly none. Thousands of people have come forward giving her wonderful advice about health, nutrition, her life, and she has yet to take that advice and do something with it. So anybody trying to help her, look, you have a good heart, good for you, but understand that you're dealing with somebody who hears you rather than listens to you. She hears the words, but she doesn't really process them in her brain. She just lets them go in one ear and out the other. So trying to be that person that you want to help, Chantal, you're basically talking to a wall. Magulator says, Chantal, show me proof that Natter is a world-renowned chef. Which magazines is he featured in? What articles has he been featured in? Have you ever met a world-renowned chef? Natter is not what he proclaims to be. Natter's reputation was sullied by his own actions. Well, it was sullied by his own actions, and it was sullied the moment she started talking about him. But honestly, as far as his reputation on YouTube, nobody cares about Natter. It wasn't like he had a really huge channel doing his own thing and then he came across Chantal and then everything went south. Nobody knew who Natter was until she introduced him to us, and then everything we learned about him wasn't very nice. And the things that he's shown us in the way he's behaved haven't been very nice. So there's that. CFF says, quite frankly, if we don't get a sexual health clinic bees, I'll be bitterly disappointed. Do you guys honestly think she's going to take her live stream into a health clinic? I don't think you're allowed to stream in a place like that. I mean, for privacy reasons. If she does go to the clinic, she's not going to tell y'all. Or she might show back up with home with medicine and then do what she once did. She got the medicine and then she didn't take it. I don't know if she actually had the gono, if it was for real or not, but she did have some medicine for it, and she either did not take her medicine or she didn't take it all, or excuse me, sorry, maybe she just needed more medicine and didn't go back. She could still have the gono from the last time, and it wasn't all the way cleared up, and it's just been hanging around. Nobody will know what's wrong with Chantal until she goes to the doctor, and then only she and her doctor are going to know. I seriously doubt that Chantal's going to come home and give a laundry list of things that are wrong with her that the doctor tells her. She's always going to downplay it. There's probably a lot of health problems going on in the background, but Chantal will never tell anybody what those things are. Because she likes to live in the world of, I'm fine. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. You're not fine, Chantal. We know you're not fine. We can tell by looking at you. But she likes to live in that world of, I'm fine. because as long as she says, I'm fine, then that means she doesn't have to do anything about herself or her pets or anything around her. Karma says, I bet she won't go to the clinic. Yeah, I bet that too. I bet that too. She won't go to the clinic. You know, even though she's sick and she's complaining about it to all of us and there's nothing we can do, she won't do what she needs to do, and that's take herself to the clinic. Just like the cats are not well, she's yet to take them to the vet. So if she ain't going to the doctor, they're not going to the vet. She's not a person that takes care of things around her. And let's see. Tootie says, take your poor cat to the vet. You know what? We've been yelling into the void with that one for months. She's not listening. She's not going to listen. AM says, why do you keep getting the clap only in your throat? Victoria replies back to that saying, because she only pleases him that way, LOL. He won't allow anything else, although she says otherwise. Pussy Poppin says, she refused to get the genital swab last time, so the throat it was. Oh, so, you know, as far as her having anything on her throat, Chantal's made mention that she, how can I say this delicately? She pleasures him with her throat. Whatever the reasons behind that, I don't know. I can only speculate. But she might have gono in the other area too. Nobody knows. We don't know. We're just speculating. We're not the doctors. Who knows what she's got and where it's located? But you know, she's complaining about the throat right now. So that's it is what it is. Let's see. Angela Lackman says, hi, Chantal. I'm glad you had a good time on your trip with Josh and Carly. Seems like they're a really fun couple, but whatever you do, please, next don't go to Natters. I'm counting on you. You are doing good so far. Don't disappoint your VIBs and former VIBs. Angela, sweetheart, I don't know if you're new, but you got to know she's going right back. She did a live stream saying, I'm addicted to this man. I love him so much. She said that while she was drunk. She goes, I'm so in love with him. So someone who is addicted to somebody and they're deeply in love with somebody, you think they're going to stay away? No, ma'am. No. No, she's not. You know, she may not live stream over there, but trust me, she's still seeing him, because if she were completely away from Natter, if it were over, two things of note. Number one, his channel would be yeeted completely because that's under her account. So if the Natter account is still up, they're still talking. Number two, if she were done with him, she'd be losing her mind right about now. She's way too cheerful, and she's not gone full scorched earth and spills all the dirty tea on Natter. That's another reason you know they're not done. Trust me on this one, sis. She's not done. She's not done. She's continuing to lie. He's continuing to lie. They both need to cut it out and just come forward and say, yeah, we're seeing each other. We're seeing each other, and there's nothing that anybody can do, and just move on with it. Kathy L says, what happened to the chef? Not that I care, but he's been missing for the 2 whole days. Better get him some groceries soon, or he will have a temper tantrum again. Did you leave him in Windsor? He never went to Windsor with her. But I suspect, my speculation, that he's seeing Dee Dee right now. I suspect that he's seeing Dee Dee right now, or maybe because Chantal was in the hotel room with Carly and Josh and she was sitting there in her underwear, maybe she's being punished. Who knows? Who knows? But just because they aren't seeing each other right now, they're taking a bit of a break, doesn't mean they're completely done. Chemical Shitstorm says, your bottom lip on both sides looks burnt. What is that? You know, after I read that comment, I went back to the video and I looked, and it does look like Chantal has a burn mark on her bottom lip. And it looks like maybe another one on the other side. It's hard to see because of her doggone filters. The filters kind of smooth it out. But I could tell there's at least one burn mark. And I'm like, where'd that come from? I didn't see that before in her live streams. That looks really fresh. Like it just happened. So what's going on with that, Chantal? What are you putting near your mouth that you keep burning yourself? So that's some of the comments. Let's get on with the actual video, and I hope you enjoy.
I need to do my dishes. Oh, I'm not putting bacon on. That's too much. I recorded another video. How fucking productive am I now that I'm like not worried about someone else's shit? Seriously. It's incredible. It's actually incredible.
You know what, Chantal? As far as that short vlog you put out, good for you. You did some edited content, but, and I say this, but, when people do a blog or a vlog and they're taking a trip, usually it's about things outside the hotel room, not inside. I mean, that's the purpose of doing a vlog. You're showing where you're at and taking a walk around and showing the sights. You didn't quite do that. You didn't quite do that. I'm glad that you did an edited video, but it was kind of lazy. It was lazy content. You did it inside the room. I mean, there was no effort for that. And for the record, you know, as far as reaction channels and stuff, we do edited stuff all the time. Does that mean we get a gold medal for that?
Who'd have thought? I had a shower, got up, edited a video. I'm still productive. Oh, I did some stuff for my I need an iMac, yeah. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a laptop at least.
You know, as far as her getting a laptop, this whole wanting to get a laptop did not happen until after she spent time with Carly and Josh. And Carly was looking at her funny, like, you're a YouTuber and you don't have a laptop? Well, the reason why Chantal doesn't have a laptop is because with her phone, she can use various filters. That's the only prime reason why she doesn't have a laptop, and she is so chained to using her her Samsung, because she can use those built-in filters and she can use apps and stuff. I remember the one occasion where Chantal tried to use StreamYard and she hated it just because StreamYard doesn't come with filters. But this whole talk of a laptop did not happen until after talking with Carly. Now she wants a laptop. So I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think she's going to get a laptop, because then she'd be using a regular camera with no filters. No, not going to fly in her world.
For sure. 2 sausages or 3? Let's go for 3. I'm hungry. This is a keto friendly, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Actually, yeah. How do I want to make those hoodies?
Dude, I don't know what's going on with her phone lately, but her audio is just crap.
Just face on it. Hi, Pixie. No, I didn't take Saturday or the minute. Not even today. Monday today. Or I don't even know when. I don't even know when it is.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Did you guys just catch that? Look at that. People were asking about his Natter's anger management classes. She's like, it's not even today. It's not even today. And then she says, I don't know when it is. Girl, you just outed yourself. You just said you know exactly when his anger management classes are. You've been taking him. Of course you know when he has to go, because it's always like set days. You know, why are you lying? See, lie meter number 1, we're keeping a tally on how many lies she tells. So that's the first one. We're not even 5 minutes in, already telling a lie.
I actually did a video talking about that. Talking about something about that. So, here's the deal. My throat sounds worse. You have COVID? I'm sorry, Purple Mermaid Beezer. I have no idea, Angel Rose. I suspect I do. I have to go get checked out, right? Like after I eat the clap Morticia, because COVID is deadly. So, not that that's funny. I always laugh at the most awkward time.
So is she going to get a rapid test or going to the STD health clinic? Because that sounds like 2 visits, and I doubt she's even just going to make 1.
This chair, how long has it been? I bought this chair. Oh my god, I had this chair for years.
Yeah, we know. You don't have to tell us anything. We know. We've seen far more of that chair than we want to. That poor chair has been through hell. It wants to be retired. Time to buy a new chair.
The weight limit is not, it's, yeah. I have high flop era. So, I'm gonna be I posted some things on my OnlyFans to reactivate it, just a little bit of content. I can always delete it later just to reactivate it. And then once that's done, I'm gonna be posting stuff. And I'm thinking of doing a once a week podcast. Bees are beauty. So that's gonna be in the works, and I want that up and running by my birthday. That's my goal.
I'm just going to put this out there. Anybody that watches you, anybody who's a VIP, anybody that you pay for OnlyFans, you're fools. You are fools. And a fool and his money are soon parted. You're fools. She's got a channel. She should be making regular videos for you guys. Just a simple 15, 20-minute video of whatever. She can't be bothered. But now all of a sudden she's talking about another platform and pulling people over there. And the only reason why Chantal's doing this OnlyFans is because she wants extra money. You know, she's not content with getting the Google AdSense money, the memberships, the VIB memberships. She wants extra money in the pocket. She's basically trying to squeeze every dime, dollar, and nickel out of people, but she's not giving any product that's worth the money paid. She's not keeping her promises. She's not doing the vlogs and stuff like she should. So anybody that is interested in the OnlyFans, just think about that. The fact that you're on one platform already. If you're a VIB, you're already paying your $5. And regularly, you get lied to. You get empty promises. She says, I'll do videos. She doesn't do that. You're getting boring, toxic content, constant live streams and nothing but. And yet she expects you to trust her on another platform to make regular content. Do you really want to do that? Do you really trust her? Because I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
My beezing chair. That's why it held up so much. It's a very important beezing chair. Yes. Sofa King getting his pick. I love Sofa King. Hi, Michael Myers. How much will I charge? I think I'm going to charge like $10 a month.
Okay. Hold on. So Foodie's already charging $5 a month for the VIPs. Then there was talk that she was going to raise the VIP membership to $8. Now, on top of that, she wants to charge $10 for her OnlyFans. So, question. Anybody paying that $5 or $8, I'm not even sure what she's charging for her VIP membership right now. Those of you already paying the $5, do you think that if you pay $10, you're going to get better content? Do you think you're going to get more regular content out of her? She's got her head so far up Natter's keister that she can't see straight. All she cares about is being around him. She literally sits at home waiting for his phone call to run over there. Do you think she's going to take the time to do content for OnlyFans? Interesting content. Do you really think so? She's on a platform with 90K people, and she's not taking care of it. But in OnlyFans, let me tell you something about OnlyFans. When you have something like OnlyFans, there's a lot of work involved. You got to make the content on the regular, and then you have to promote it on other platforms because OnlyFans is not going to do it for you. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, just promoting yourself all the time, making new content all the time, doing different stuff. Does anybody really think Foodie's going to keep up with that? No, I don't think so.
Sign what Carly needs so she can post. Yes, you have to sign a waiver if you're doing content with other people. So I'm going to do that. And then you can see our
Yeah, model release. You got to sign a model release.
I don't know, Karen. I did shave. This part looks a bit shorter. This part looks a bit thinner. Like you can really see where the hair is thinner. Here. Here it's like normal-ish. I've always had fine hair. I mean, thin, fine hair. And I also have genetics working against me. My mom has the same crown thinning problem. So, I know, you know, hormones and everything else. I just washed my face and put, I need a facelift already. And put,
You know, if I were Foodie Beauty, if I were doing an OnlyFans, given her bad history of the way she treats people, $10 is a lot of money to ask right off the bat for the content. Make the OnlyFans price significantly like lower. You know, just to show people that you're going to keep up with it. Charging $10 right out the gate, it's a lot. That's a lot. Now, I would charge something like $5. You know, it's reasonable. And once you start getting going, then maybe raise the price then.
a serum on it. How many clowns are signing up this time around?
Yep.
We'll see. I have a goal now for it. Like I have a goal for the OnlyFans. Like I want to do the weekly live stream, like once a week. And yeah. What's wrong with my throat? I don't know. Well, for sexy stuff, I'll probably do it like you have to buy it, like you have to unlock it. So I'll send it out in like a message. I'm not too sure. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
So here she is. She's already got the price locked down. She says, "Oh, I'm going to charge $10," but she can't even give everybody a clear outline of what she's going to do and how often. And this is so classic Foodie. This is the Foodie Beauty brand. You know, money first, planning later. Like, I'm going to charge you this much, but as far as giving you an idea of what you're paying for, you're not going to get an idea. But I do expect you to pay your money.
Target audience. That's a good question. I think it's gonna be like mixed, just like my channel. I really want to do those like more explicit, just like story times. Like, of course, it will be sexual content. So like once a week.
So you're expecting people to pay $10 to listen to you tell a story? You've already done all your story times, Chantal. We've heard everything from you. We've heard all kinds of story times, and you gave those up for free. But you're expecting people to pay $10 just to listen to some made-up imaginary story? That's asking a lot, ain't it?
We'll have like a topic related to sex. We could talk about anything. Like if you guys have a topic you want to talk about. Thanks, Matt. What else? I mean, I feel like I have like it's so weird. I feel like I have so much time to like work on my nothing.
Elle says, "Why pay for content? Chantal will give it out on YouTube for free eventually." Exactly. I mean, just the other night, she was in the hotel room being drunk, and she flashed her fupa, whatever it was, for free. We got that for free. So why is anybody going to pay for OnlyFans when she's flashing herself and come on camera on lingerie for free here? You know, Chantal, if you want to pay for explicit stuff, that ship sailed a long time ago. We've seen every part of you that there is to see. We've listened to your story times. There's nothing you can put on OnlyFans that we on YouTube have not seen or heard here for free at length.
Think about myself. Like I almost feel guilty. I don't know. It's really weird. It's a weird feeling.
Matt says, yay, story times. You have the craziest stories. They're all so made up. All of her story times are pretty much made up. They're all lies. She could sit there and lie her butt off, and that's a story time to her, because if you're telling a story, it doesn't mean the story has to be true or half true or a little bit true. It could just be whatever you make up in your head. So if she does story times over there, expect, a bunch of imaginary content about imaginary people that don't even exist.
Thanks, Mimi Link. Do your taxes. Yes, EG. I did something for that today. It's all being taken care of, actually. Matt, yay, story time. Do you have the craziest stories? Yes. Thank you, Matt. I don't know if I'm going to do everything I promised Future Beauty. I think some things have already just passed their expiration date. But
not the vet visit, not the groomer visit. That has no expiration date. You can do it anytime.
I think I'm just going to try to randomly surprise you guys with stuff instead of empty promises. Empty promises I cannot keep. I'm in the mood to like go somewhere.
Karen Cross says, as much as I love you, I don't want to see any more of your body than I've already seen. LOL. We all feel that way. We've seen far too much of Chantal. Far too much. Like her fupa, her tatas, her butt. We've seen it all for free. We've seen all the OnlyFans stuff, not on OnlyFans.
We're haunted. I love doing that. Do a tutorial on these things. I don't want to see any more of your body than I've already seen.
Right.
Maybe a three's one with Greg's. I have a boyfriend, but maybe a three's one with Greg's. Hi, Monica. Yeah, I did, Liliana. Stay at a haunted hotel. Haunted clinic. Hi, how you doing? Dandy. Will you let Beats brand you on your OnlyFans? What is that? No, what does that mean?
You don't know what branding is? Chantal, let me give you a clue. Branding is when you take a hot iron and you brand somebody. You're taking a hot iron and putting it against somebody's skin and branding them like you do a piece of cattle. That's what they mean.
You guys are crazy. I know, Matt. Don't worry, you're new, so people are gonna like, Sam's smelling like weird. You and Matt need to go on a date. Matt is gay. Will you take Lamborghini with you for sacrifice? What? No. We should go to the haunted hotel with Stanley. Hi, Amanda. I am gonna go to the clinic. I just need to eat something. I'm freaking hungry.
I hope she realizes that if she did want to go to the clinic, when you don't make an appointment, you're just walking in. If you're a walk-in, you are basically putting yourself in line behind other people. And we know how Chantal is about being around other people, how she doesn't like it. And she's very impatient. She's not that person to sit in a chair and wait her turn. So who thinks the visit's actually going to happen? It's probably not. She's one of those people that if she goes somewhere, she wants to walk in, get whatever she gets done, and then leave. She's not a patient person to sit there for an hour or 2 hours.
Hair's growing back fast.
And it's a Monday, so that's probably going to mean it's going to be even busier.
Happy birthday, P. Yes, I'm waiting for P too. I want him to come with me to the clinic and then get a cake.
How awful. This whole thing with you and your throat, that's you. But he just had a birthday, or it is his birthday, and what are you doing? You're dragging him to an STD clinic, for his birthday. Why can't you just leave him at home and let him relax, and you get done what you need to get done and come home with a cake and candles and all that? Why can't you do that, Chantal?
Yeah, mine is. He just said he had a boyfriend. What kind of editing software? So I just use my phone. I use an app called KindMaster. Charlotte, I wasn't up for this morning. I know, I'm like that. I hate going to clinics, and especially like to say, what are you here for? STD testing.
You know, I'm kind of confused. This is a woman who says that nothing embarrasses her, and yet going to a clinic and saying she's got an STD is embarrassing to her. See, that's what I mean. She tries to put off this image of big, beautiful me, nothing embarrasses me, body positive. I'm proud of who I am, but yet the things she says and the things she does kind of says otherwise.
I don't learn. What a fun birthday outing, getting tested for gonorrhea.
You know what's really sad? If it's Pizza's birthday and the man is so starved for attention, he's so starved for interaction with Foodie that knowing Pete, he's going to be happy to go to the clinic with her. Oh, I get to spend time around Chantal. He's going to be thrilled about it just because she's there with him. So sad. Pete needs to get out of the house and be around other people and not just rely on her for all the interaction. You know, like I said, just he, anybody else would be like going to an STD clinic. No thanks. But he is so lonely and he wants her company so bad that even something like that, he'd be thrilled.
Love that for Pete. Just say blood work. Clapping cake. They probably remember me from the. No, I don't think so, Kelsey. I don't know. I don't know. This is all new to me. I've never been with somebody who's had to worry about this for. So.
You know, knowing Foodie's twisted mind, she probably thinks it's sexy to have an STD. In her twisted, demented mind, she probably thinks it's sexy. Well, I got an STD because I got a boyfriend and we had sex. Like that, honestly, I think that's her thinking. She was just walking there with a big old smirk saying, like, I've got an STD. Like, I have wild, crazy sex and I got a boyfriend or a lover. And this is how I caught it. She would think something like that.
KFC and carrot cake. Poor Pete. Yeah. I need to do groceries. I think I'm going to take him to Adonis too. I don't know why it's in my throat. No, it's probably elsewhere too. I have some other symptoms that TMI, but I have some symptoms that have me a bit worried and just.
I said it in the last react. I'm going to say it here. Foodie, all this stuff you're talking about with your audience, they don't necessarily need to know. And they don't need to know all the dirty details. What you're talking about with your audience right now is really not YouTube content. This is your content, but it's not good content. You having an STD and having to go to the clinic, that's personal. You coming onto your channel and saying this to people, what can they do about it? What good can come from exposing people to this, them knowing this? None, absolutely none. There's nobody in the audience that's a doctor that can give you antibiotics if you need it. You're dumping all this stuff on other people, and it's just not right.
Yeah. 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 Oh, I'm just thinking about it, guys. I know there's more shit. Dollar Tree has STD tests
No,
for
they
$1.25.
don't. No, they don't. Stop lying to her. No, they don't.
Should I go to the Dollar Tree?
No, you shouldn't. Whoever said that's
Thanks,
lying.
Karen. It was fun. I really, really had a good time. And I honestly, other than that one drunken moment, I didn't think about him. And I'm not going to keep talking about him on my channel. I did a closure video. I don't know in the future when I'm ready. After I get lots of therapy.
When's that going to happen?
Maybe I'll be willing to talk more about more things. But stories, very personal stories like that, I'm probably going to tell on my OnlyFans. Upload it today. Maybe later. Hi, Sammy. I'll probably upload it tomorrow, Liliana. I already put out a video today. Oh my.
You know what? I love EG. EG coming through with the comment. EG says, why didn't you use protection after the first time you got it? Didn't I yell and scream about that on the last react? She's a 37-year-old woman. What is she doing? Messing with an active guy that she knows messes with other women. Why aren't they using protection? The girl makes 10 to 20K a month and she can't buy condoms? Condoms are not that expensive. Like, you can get a whole pack for I don't know how much. But if you can pay $700 plus for a tour haul and $800 plus for 3 wigs, you can't buy a pack of condoms. You can't? You really can't? Oh, and here's something else, Chantal. If the cost of the condoms is the problem, most clinics give those out for free. They'll give you a whole bag if you need it. So there's no excuse why you're not using protection with Natter. And honestly, you should. You should. You know he's active. Yes, you know that. You know that he's seeing other women. So why aren't you using protection? If you're catching things from him over and over, or you're got something and you're not getting rid of it, your fault. Completely your fault. Almost 40 years old, and you're running around raw dogging with different people. Shame on you.
Sausages are cooking, I forgot. I want some sausages. Get out of here. Sam. No, M. Hobbs, I won't. Carly's cats were so cute too. Yes, I really love all her.
And you know what? I do not like the fact that people in the chat are pointing at Dee Dee and saying, if she's got the gono, that it came from Dee Dee. How do y'all know? How do you know it came from Dee Dee? How do you know it came from her? She had it before. I don't know if Dee Dee was in the picture then, but why is everybody pointing a finger at Dee Dee? Why? We all know that Natter is talking to other females. We know that. It's been documented. How do we know he's not the one? How do we know that Chantal hasn't gone out and seen other people that we don't know about? And maybe she got it that way. We don't know. But everybody's pointing fingers at Dee Dee. And what about the fingers pointing at the two of them?
Cat with Sephora just like melted my heart. Dee Dee. Better not be Dee Dee. The trigger warning. Oh, the ones where I put like nudity, yeah, I'll probably just like on my time feed, I won't put probably any nudity, like shocking nudity or anything. That will be reserved.
Hold on a second.
Hey, Tina.
Sorry about that. Let's continue. Just had a visit at the door.
Well, I'll put some, but I don't know.
Okay, back to the react. So Bree makes a comment saying, did Natter finish his antibiotics? I want to point something out to everybody. Natter said on his live stream, I don't know if he's telling the truth, but he did make the comment that he hasn't touched Chantal since November, and that was months ago. So would it be a stretch that if he is for a moment telling the truth, would it be a stretch to say that maybe they both took antibiotics, he finished his, maybe he's in the clear, and because Chantal is not in the clear, he's not touched her since. Maybe that's the reason why he hasn't touched her, because she did not finish all of her medicine and he don't want to be reinfected. Just a theory.
It would have been reinfection by now. I finished my medication.
No, you didn't. You threw it away.
Which cigarettes that even gives you exactly?
You threw your medication away. And let's just say for a hot minute that you are telling the truth, that you finished it all. You did not go back and get retested and make sure that you were in the clear. You didn't, to make sure that you were fine. So there's a chance that if you did catch something before, you might still have it.
From riding a tractor. Yeah, I know.
Can I just say something real quick? As a reactor, I just got to put this out there. I have been reacting to Chantal for the longest, and it still blows my mind that as a reactor, I started out in a place where I was covering Chantal and her just sitting down and eating her food. And I cannot believe how everything is turned completely around. Like I went from covering mukbangs to just talking about DV and SA and STDs. It's so gross. It's so gross. I never thought as a reactor that I would go from her, doing her mukbangs to all of this toxic stuff. And I can't believe that I'm having to talk about this with other people. Chantal, what have you done to me?
Okay, once a cheater. Well, I don't know. I can honestly say for me, I don't think I'll cheat ever again. Like, I don't like to be certain about anything, but I'm pretty certain I've learned my lesson about that.
You're pretty certain? Or how about I have learned my lesson? You're not giving definite, clear answers. You're saying, I think I've learned my lesson. I'm certain of it, but you're not saying I have learned my lesson. Saying you've learned your lesson means you're definite in your thinking and you're not going to do it again. The language that you're using says you haven't learned. And you're doing it on purpose to give yourself an out, just in case you do, so nobody can blame you or come down hard on you.
Those chili dogs will kill you lie, but I won't let it define you. That's Abel's philosophy, not mine. Oh, sorry, Camlin. Let me see.
Okay, this person, Purple Mamie Beezer, says he definitely cheated on you. What is it with you freaking people over there? What is it with you people? How many times I gotta have to scream at you? I don't like screaming. I'm an adult. I'm a grown up. I don't like screaming at people. How many times are they gonna say it though? You can't cheat on someone you were never in a relationship with in the first place. How can you be cheating on her if they were not in a committed relationship? If you're not in a committed relationship, it's not cheating. It's two people that are seeing each other and they're both technically single. So he's single, so there was no cheating. None. None. Absolutely none. She likes to use the word cheating because it gives her something on her channel to talk about and get people mad over. But I'm going to say it again for the people in the front, the middle, and the back. He's never been committed to Foodie Beauty. He's only there for the money. So any talk of cheating is just that. It's talk on her side, but it doesn't make it true. He never cheated on her. He never committed to her. She's been trying all this time to pressure him into a relationship, to get him into a relationship. She went out and she bought her own ring to pressure him into proposing to her. She's talked about him on her channel, trying to put the pressure on him using her own audience. You can't do that. You can't do that to somebody. You can't pressure them to be with you that way. But she keeps trying because she wants to be able to say, this is my man. This is my boyfriend. He ain't your fucking boyfriend. Never has been, never will be, Foodie. No matter how much money you spend on him, he'll never be that guy. And you know that. You've already lost the game and you know it. But you don't want to admit it. So you keep playing the game and losing more as you go.
Until they have STD kits at Walgreens or a drugstore, they test up to 5 different. In Canada? Really? I've never seen it. I'll call the pharmacy and ask first. And if I can do it myself, then yeah, of course I will. Hi, Kate. But this.
Okay, so let's just say you went to a pharmacy and you found, excuse me, doggone throat. Uh, let's just say you went to a pharmacy and you found an STD test and it says you've got something. Then what? Then you're going to have to go get antibiotics for it, which means a doctor visit. So either way you go, you got to see somebody. There's no getting out of that. There's no like getting antibiotics for what's wrong with you. You have to go.
The thing is like I have to see a doctor anyway for
Right.
medication.
Thank you.
So I think I'll just go to the clinic.
Right. Thank you.
I remember the first time you had his phone and Dee Dee called. You said, "Oh, that's just his friend who's about 70." I don't know if it would be from Dee Dee, but like, fuck, like, anyway, I'm so over this. I'm so sick of Dee Dee. I'm so sick of him. I'm fucking sick of everything.
Kelsey says, I hate to say this, but Carly and Josh rubbed me the wrong way. They didn't seem genuine at all. Look, I don't know the entire doggone throat. Shoot, I need my tea. I don't know what happened entirely between Josh, Carly, and Chantal. But from that interview that I saw, which is the three of them that got deleted because she flashed her fupa like an idiot, Carly and Josh were uncomfortable around Chantal, and rightfully so. You know, they're sitting there in their street clothes. She was sitting there in her lingerie showing off. And it was so cringeworthy. It was so awkward. It was so awkward. I did not understand why Chantal did not put on her regular clothes and just sit and chill with them. She sat there in her naughty nothings in front of Carly's boyfriend. He was trying hard not to look at her. He was trying to be respectful. And yet Chantal was just all over the place, laughing incessantly and touching Carly. I felt uncomfortable watching it. Somebody in my comments said, you know, Carly is an adult and you didn't have to protect her. Listen, as a woman, when you see another woman, I don't care what age she is, and somebody is engaging in behaviors that are creepy, you feel protective towards them. And Chantal was sitting there touching on Carly, invading her personal space. I wanted to walk in the room, take Carly's hand and go, okay, come on, let me get you away from this. Let me get you away from this. Was Carly an adult? Could she have walked out? Yes, she could have. But just watching that, it just seemed really creepy to me. And that's why I felt that way. And Josh was, he was just sitting there trying to be nice. You could tell he wanted to say some stuff, but he didn't say anything. So as far as their behavior around Foodie, what I read into it was a lot of uncomfortable energy. There was a lot of uncomfortable energy in the room, and I did not like it.
I'm tired of it. I don't even want to process. Like, if I list, like, every single thing I've been through, like, no. Magical Stony. Clinic is better, yeah. So, Pete's, I'm going to take a trip at least once a month. You're right, I should budget, like, just a trip once a month. So, I'm going to definitely cruise bees with Carly and Josh.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think one time with you was enough. And I'm pretty certain, although I cannot be sure, that what Carly and Josh are doing is they did the OnlyFans with you, they did the mukbang with you. They're going to see what views that gets. They're going to pay attention to the amount of subscribers on the channel and then make a determination if they should do anything with you ever again. But I'm pretty certain that's not going to happen for a while because they just dealt with you and everything that is you, and they can only take so much of you at a time.
Yes, it's going to be a Caribbean cruise, so it's like Aruba and like a bunch of other places. Imagine how fun that's going to be, and it's not that expensive. Cruises are actually not that bad, and you get like to see different countries. And
how is she going to deal with a cruise? Being on a cruise ship means you're around other people. You want to eat. I don't know if they have room service. I've never been on a cruise ship, but generally you got to eat around other people, be around other people, and she's not good with that. I can't see Foodie on a cruise ship. You know what I can see her doing on a cruise ship, though? I can see her getting blasted drunk and acting the fool and getting tossed off the boat because she would not know how to behave. She has no social skills.
I actually love boats. I love them. You know, My life should be busy and hectic, Al. I have a lot I need to do, actually. But you know what? I just want something simple right now anyway. I'm kind of just like licking my wounds right now.
What wounds? What wounds you talking
She's
about?
changing her name to Debbie El Shami. Carly and Josh regretting. No. Staterooms. I know I'm gonna get I I don't know, I think staterooms, I think maybe I'll like get claustrophobia. But no. Carly has anxiety too, so if she can be okay with it, I would be too. I'm pretty sure. And
Wait a
you
minute, what? You're thinking about taking a cruise with Dee Dee? Dee Dee. Oh my goodness, all these different players in the game. Doggone it. You're thinking about taking a cruise with Josh and Carly? Sweetheart, that's not going to happen. If they take a cruise, they're going to do it without you because you would be at their door, knocking on their door at all crazy hours, wanting to hang out with them, and you would drive them nuts.
you can get a room with a balcony and we just have the doors open and listen to the ocean at night. Yes, yes, yes. Cruise to Crete in Greece. Oh, claustrophobic. A drink pass. Listen, the shots you got have STDs in them. All of them have different ones. You're giving it to others. Don't believe. What? What shots?
Yeah, what shots do you mean? I'm confused too.
I'll take things that'll never happen for 200, Alex. I know you guys don't think I would do it, but you didn't think I would go on this trip either, did you? Just don't get COVID.
I think it's horrible that the audience and as a reactor that we're talking about STDs on her freaking channel. How gross is this?
My vlog video was really good. Thank you, MT. Don't read that. I don't understand it, biggest Beezer. Krista, I know. Do you get that? It's not Dee Dee's problem that Natter gave you.
Right?
What do you mean?
What do you think she means? You're dealing with a sexually active person that his head is always on a swivel looking at other people. He's had other people at his house. So how is it Dee Dee's problem if you're messing around with somebody like that and you know and you're not taking precautions? That's what she means.
No, of course it's not Dee Dee's. Well,
Well, what?
yes.
No, it
Well,
ain't. No, it
no.
ain't.
If she's the one who had it and gave it to him.
But you can't prove that. And you don't know that. You're speculating because you don't like Dee Dee. You're putting it off on her. And let's just say for a hot minute she did have something. Let's just say for a hot minute she does have something. You're the one messing around with Natter. You're the grown up. You can't do grown up things and wrap up that rascal. I think you can. You can say to Natter, look, we're not doing anything until you put something on. If you don't put something on, we ain't doing nothing. You can't do that. You can't do that. You know you could. Don't blame everything on Dee Dee. You don't know if you got something, where it came from. You don't know. Could be somebody else he's messing with because he might be messing around with multiple people. But again, if he's messing with 100 people, it's your responsibility as an adult to protect yourself.
I don't even know if I have this. I'm like accusing people. I'm not accusing
Right.
anybody. This is
You
alleged.
are, though.
This is
You are, though. You're sitting there saying, oh, it probably came from Dee Dee. You don't know nothing. You don't know what you have. You might have a common flu or cold. You might have just a sore throat from all the drinking and throwing up the other night. Your throat might be sore from smoking meth. We don't know. You don't know. But before you find out, you're throwing things into the air and getting everybody all stirred up.
I suspected.
You
You
suspect
know what I
it.
mean?
Well, you know what I suspect, Chantal? I suspect, ma'am, you still have C. diff. Because remember all that talk about C. diff? Who's to say that you don't still have it? And C. diff is very contagious. Very contagious. It's a super bug. It's dangerous. So who's to say you might still have the C. diff and it's giving you problems? And there you are, touching everything, being around people. Going places. So you're trying to point your finger and accuse Dee Dee of spreading something? What about you? What about you?
So, Polylab COVID shot. 0 STDs. We're very wrong. Do not spread misinformation. Yeah, that's weird information. Ignore it. That's probably could be the woman on the stairs. You're right.
It could be anybody. We don't know how many people he's messing with. It could be 1, 5, 50, 100. We don't know. Yet you're naming one woman that you know has been in his life. It could be anybody. Anybody at all. Could come from you. We don't know.
She was like, I think she's a prostitute escort.
Again, there you go with the speculation, I think, rather than I know. If you're speaking from a place of I think, that means you're not sure. I know means you know for sure. Until then, you're coming to your audience and you're making all these speculations, and it's bad. Know what you're talking about before you talk about it.
Especially with the friend, when I first went there asking me if I'm a working woman, means they have experience with these working women or something. I don't know. What do you think I am? You think that low of me? I don't want to think that low of you, but when this happens to me, and if it's happened twice, that's fucked up. That's messed up.
Oh. It's messed up, and you're putting up with it, and you're paying for it. So how stupid are you?
Hey, Pete! I'd make you bacon, but we don't have paper towel to absorb the grease. Or I could use Kleenex, but it'll probably stick to the bacon.
Yeah, I don't think Kleenex works well for bacon.
Okay,
I could be wrong. I mean, your viewers would know better than I would, for sure.
So how's this for an itinerary for today? Eat a sausage.
Oh, God.
That's it.
That's
Just
it?
stop there.
Get ready for the day. Eat a sausage.
Eat a sausage, go to bed.
Eat a sausage.
Day over.
Eat a sausage. Do you mind coming with me to the clinic to get tested for the clot again?
Okay.
And then birthday cake. Let's just do groceries.
You know, I would be embarrassed if it were my birthday, if it were somebody else's birthday, and I'm looking at them saying, "You want to come with me to like the STD clinic?" Yeah, happy birthday. This is your birthday present. This is how we're spending time together. I'm taking you to an STD clinic. Good times.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Okay.
Happy.
Pete would say yes to anything. If Chantal said, "Hey, Pete, you want to do something dangerous with me, something that might get your head blown off," he would say yes. He'd say yes to anything she has to say, anything she asks for, anything at all.
Birthday Granny, Michelle's Granny, 95th birthday. Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
It was chicken stew. No. You have chicken stew? Jacqueline Ann Vlogs and Recovery. Hi, Beezers. Thanks for subbing to me. Sorry, shameless self-promotion here. Look.
Yeah, this is rude. I'm sorry. This is so rude. Jacqueline Ann Vlogs and Recovery. Hi, Beezers. Thanks for subbing to me. Sorry, shameless self-promotion here. Love you guys. Chantal, your hair has grown back so fast. You know what? This is rude. This is so rude. You know, I've been on other channels, reaction channels with people in the chat, and the way it goes, and it's just common courtesy that if you're on somebody else's channel and if you're in somebody else's chat, especially their chat where they're trying to make money and, you know, they're trying to get memberships and all that, it's just common courtesy to ask first before you promote your channel. It's a common courtesy to say, is this okay if I promote my channel in some way? But this person is sending a super chat promoting themselves. Rude. Absolutely rude, Jacqueline. Rude. Do you hear me? Rude. You didn't even ask Chantal, is this okay if I promote my channel? No, you went ahead and did it through a super chat, which is sneaky and shisty as fuck. You go on somebody else's channel, you give them the courtesy by saying, is it okay if I promote myself? Or you wait for the mods to post your channel link. You don't come into somebody else's chat and try to sneak some of their viewers off on your channel. Rude.
Love you guys until your hair is growing back so fast, girly. Thank you, Jacqueline. I don't mind at all. Everyone, like, I don't get that. Why be, like, mad? It's not like people spam people who spam on every video, maybe it's annoying. Like their channels, but like honestly, who cares? Like,
Gonna just get.
oh,
I'm just curious.
I need to get tested because I have an itch and I have a sore throat. I have an itch and a sore throat.
An itch? An itch where? What are you talking? You got an itch, girl. I'm not a doctor. I'm not looking at you that way. I'm not a gynecologist, but the itch sounds like, and y'all, forgive me. I know this TMI, so sorry. But if you got an itch, that sounds like, forgive me, guys. Listen, all you men in the audience, just plug your ears for a minute. It sounds like a yeast infection. A yeast infection, you can get over the counter stuff for that. If you got an itch, it sounds like a yeast infection, which for anybody who's curious as far as what a yeast infection is, that's when the bacteria in your vajayjay, the natural flora that keeps it healthy is off, and that can be attributed to a lot of things. It could be diet, it could be too much sugar in the diet, it could be just too much heat. Summer weather might promote it. It's too hot down there. Not wearing panties that don't let everything breathe. That's simple. That's a simple fix. Just go to the drugstore and fix that if that's the problem. So you got an itch, Chantal. That could be something you can fix with a drugstore, but the sore throat, don't know.
Hello, guys. Peace was not at the Freedom Convoy. Oh, Marissa says happy belated.
Thanks, Marissa. Yeah, freaking.
Hi, Sandra. I'm gonna freak too, Bree. I'm the freak.
Only reason I would have gone down to that convoy would be to tell him to shut the fuck up and go.
Oh, shut up, Pete. God, you talk too much.
And then we can get a picture.
Okay. I suppose when we
So Hexy says it's after 3 p.m. You have an appointment. So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon there where she's at. And she thinks she's going to walk in a clinic at 3 o'clock and just walk right in, get it done, and walk out. No, not going to happen. She should have done this early in the morning.
get home, I should do a video.
I tried. Why did I lose the olive lid? I'm an idiot. Why does it smell?
Oh, here's the link.
Oh, thank you. Pete's farted.
Gross.
But I didn't touch Carly with my food butt.
Thank God.
Jojo1352, welcome to Very Important Beat. There's nothing to say. I don't want to know anything. I don't need answers.
So if she is infected by something, she just said, I don't want to know. I don't want answers. So that means she's probably not going to go. She'd rather suffer through with a sore throat and wait till everything gets so bad that she has to go. Because that'd be on point with her brand also. Wait until the last possible second, then go take care of it, rather than take care of it before it becomes a problem.
I've tried so long to get some, but just met with more lies and deception and blah, 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 blah. Denial. So. Misha. Everyone loves you, BBJ.
Yeah, a lot of people do, and a lot of people would be very happy to take her into their homes and give her what she needs. It's so sad that you have her and you're not taking care of her. And shame on you for that.
Here. Do you hear them crunching? Quack, quack. Hi. We like you when you're like this, not anxious and held up. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Stepping on Doug. Am I gonna go?
Oh my God. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry about the last time when she flashed herself, but we're not doing that a second time. No, thank you.
Cookie dough hat. And this now.
What's that?
Would you laugh if you see me in public? Well, then you're an asshole. No worries. We have been there and done that. You'll always say we're so done. Shay, your son? Oh, that's saute with garlic and lemon.
Oh God, food again.
Uncle Fupa, Carly and I didn't do anything sexual. Imagine compromising your morals for someone who doesn't claim you and treats you like crap.
You know what? And I'm sure Carly is, if Carly has any sense and she's watching this live stream with Chantal saying I might have something, she is probably saying I dodged a bullet that way. If me and Chantal did not do anything sexually, I dodged a big, big bullet. Huge. But then again, Carly, if you're in Chantal's chat, you've been in here long enough, you should know the deal. The fact that you did a collab with her is already just shocking.
Exactly. Imagine. That's why I'm done. Like I'm just really just figuring things out. Like I think being away more and more and just the more things have been escalating, it's just it's never gonna change. Like it's never gonna change.
Nope. And you keep paying for it.
There's I want love. I don't want somebody to control me.
Good luck with that.
That's not love. I've done the whole bottle of
Nah, you want someone you can control. See, you want everything in one package. You want a masculine, manly man, but you want to be able to control him with your money. You want the impossible. You want a manly man, but you want to be able to control a manly man. Well, here's a newsflash, Chantal. Manly men are not controlled by other people, not even by women that have lots of money like you. So you want a manly man. You want someone that's masculine, someone who's not weak, but yet you want them to be weak to you and your money. Make it make sense.
There's soap in the dishwasher. On a phone call or a brief text, like. But I will not. I have a father. Yeah. Spooky girl. I'm doing all. I don't think so. I think there's a clinic open really late here. You're doing all the things and he's just sitting back collecting the benefits.
Yep.
Yep. Find a real man. You did say you told him to tell Dee to F off and not come to see him. Oh. That's what I was wondering. Like, he said Dee didn't come, but I wonder if she did.
It don't matter if she did. He's single. So are you. Get over it.
And that's why he's just being quiet about it.
Yep.
You're depressed?
Do you really think, Chantal, that Nader is going to come forward and say, yeah, I'm spending time with Dee? You're his paycheck. He's going to protect his check. He's not going to tell you when she's coming over. He's not stupid.
He needs to get you to a doctor. So finished anyways.
Capricorn Fairy says, how is it possible to make $20,000 in a month and still need to make payments on an iPad? That's Chantal. Dude, none of her life makes sense. She makes between 10 and 20 grand every single month, has for the longest. She has a car that she's still making payments on, doesn't own a home. Every month, every single month, she talks about, oh, I don't know what cards have money on them. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that she makes this kind of money, and she's such a, she money burns a hole in her pocket. She's got to spend it all, and she's always broke right before payday. There's no reason why that should be happening if you make 10 to 20 grand a month, but her life is just completely ridiculous. Owing between $40,000 to $60,000 in back taxes, your car's on its last leg, and you're still making payments on it. You haven't bought a home yet. You've got no money invested or saved up. Ridiculous. All of it ridiculous.
She's coming this week. Have fun. How is it possible to make 25 still?
Yep. Because you're stupid.
I never said I was making payments on an iPad.
Yes, you did.
Groceries and lines. Going through groceries and lines. He doesn't like to be the type of person. Like, I get it. You have pride and you don't like it's so humiliating for like a grown man to admit they need help from a woman. But
a real man wouldn't ask help nor accept help unless they absolutely needed to and there was no other course to take. Natter, from what I've seen, he's an able-bodied man. He can go out and work and make his money. It's just that he's looking at it from this angle. Why should I go out and work and make a few $100s a week when I can work her and make thousands a month? He's not stupid. He's looking at his bottom line. And his bottom line is you. You're making all that money, and all that money is much more attractive. You can just work you, get the money, and not have to work 9 to 5 every day.
But you do. And you just, like, be fucking grateful and not a fucking asshole. Like,
why should he be grateful to you when you're not grateful to your own audience, the people that give you money and give you this lifestyle? You're expecting something from him that you yourself don't show to others. You're expecting him to be grateful and gracious and thankful. Where's yours? For the people on your YouTube channel, where is the thankfulness? Where is the gratefulness? Where is the, I acknowledge that without all of you, I would not have this life of mine, whatever it is. I wouldn't be able to go out and spend $700 on touring and $800 on wigs and buy the drugs and buy the alcohol and pay for this asshole on the side. Where is the thank yous? Where is the edited videos you're supposed to be doing? Chantal, you're not even improving your own channel, and yet you're talking about OnlyFans already? Where's your sense of I'm thankful and feeling blessed for this life? Where's it at?
with at Bree. She has a similar story to you, and she had questions to ask, and will share her opinion. Oh, yeah, I remember Bree wanted me to do an interview. Yeah, we're gonna get a cake, Nurse Jackie. I could go for a big piece of cake.
You don't need it. You're a diabetic.
I carrot cake. I might get myself something else.
Oh, so here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, I remember the live stream where Miss Chantal came home with not one, not two, but several cakes. She had like some kind of tart, and then she bought like 2 or 3 cakes. You don't need all that much. So what? She's gonna buy pizza carrot cake, and then she's gonna buy herself like 2 or 3 other cakes. You don't need all that, Chantal. No.
I feel bad, like, ruining his reputation.
He didn't have one to begin with. Nobody knew him.
But at the same time, like, I gave you a platform. Like, he doesn't understand.
You know what? Looking from Natter's point of view, you know what he probably said to himself? She has absolutely doxed the crap out of me and ruined my reputation. So the least she can do is make me a channel where I can maybe make a little bit of money. If you can't beat them, join them. You probably looked at it that way.
I understand that, like, and sorry, but why do I respect your boundaries when you don't respect mine at all? So why am I going to respect his boundaries and not talk about something? Like, I'm sorry, if you give me an STD, yeah, I'm going to fucking tell the world about it. Fuck you. I don't care what
you shouldn't be telling anybody about it. You should just, if you got an STD or something like that, that's couple stuff. That's private stuff, Chantal. That's between the two of you. If you've got something, anything, why not just quietly keep that off the table, away from people? We don't need to know that stuff. We don't need to know it. We don't need to hear about it. You're making us hear about it, and it's not right. We can't help you. We can't help him. This is all private shit that should be kept private.
I think Sorry, like you didn't care about me. What reputation? As like a renowned chef or whatever.
What? Say what did you say? What? What did she just say? A renowned chef. Oh, so he was on the same level as Gordon Ramsay? Where? When? I need to see this. Was he in a magazine? Was he on a TV show? Has he worked in some prestigious restaurant? I need to know this information. Somebody tell me. Where? He was a prestigious chef. Chantal, if he was all that in a bag of chips as far as making food, what's he doing with the likes of you? Because as far as I know, chefs that are professionals, they make really good money, damn good money. And renowned chefs, they're in the kitchen all the time. They basically devote their life to their art, to their job. So if he's a renowned chef, what's he doing with the likes of you, with this garbage lifestyle? If he were a renowned chef, he'd be working in some prestigious restaurant or a TV show or something, making really good money, and he would not rely on you for your money. If Gordon Ramsay heard you say those words, he would look at you sideways like, what did you just say? What just came out of your mouth?
I think I'm gonna go out in public without a hat. No. It's because it's cold. If it was summer, then yes. Yeah.
Okay, for what says there's no but. You don't know how to live by social standards. If my boyfriend put my personal stuff online because he helped me with YouTube or bought me a purse, he'd be single after that. Yep. Yep. She has no boundaries. She has no concept of what should be kept private and what should be public. To her, everything is public because for her, anything is a topic that she can turn into money on her YouTube channel. She'll take the most toxic, triggering things and turn that into money. So everything and everyone is fair game.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go for now because we're gonna head out.
All right, so that's the end of this reaction video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching and have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.